Alright, well, today is my 22nd birthday, and hope I don't sound too monotone in this video. Hopefully I can sound a little bit more excited, but things have just been really stressful and tiresome for me lately, and I definitely feel better than I had in the past few days, I think, but hopefully today won't be so bad. Well, I mean, like the rest of today because I still have to go to work later, unfortunately. But, anyways, so far I've had a pretty great day. Had some interesting things happen while playing Warframe today. First thing I can remember off the top of my head is that I reached a very high damage number. I know I reached into the negatives. I didn't reach the negative damage cap, but I did get a pretty high number. Can't remember what exactly it was. And I was really excited about that because I thought that I could potentially have been able to do it, and I wasn't for certain. And I thought of ways that it would be theoretically possible, and one of those things that I thought might work turns out got me closer, but not quite there yet. Of course, I'll still have to test more things out later on and figure out more things involving team coordination to try and figure out how to reach higher damage numbers. And at some point, I would like to do a live stream in which I finally reach the negative damage cap. Because I've already reached the positive damage cap, and that was very exciting. Although I gotta say, with how surprised I was at that, it gave me a headache, so what a day. And I don't really plan on doing much celebrating of my birthday today. Mostly because I have work, but anyways, that doesn't bother me much. I'm glad that from the span of time in between my last birthday and today, I was able to make a lot of progress as far as learning more about myself and just learning a lot of things in general. And I think I've made a lot of progress as far as being able to cope with things. And each year I think, okay, what am I going to do this year to try to make my life better? What things am I going to learn? How am I going to make myself, how am I going to make myself grow and, as a person? And I think each year, oh, this is going to be the year I'm going to finally get my life together. I'm going to organize things better. I'm going to come up with all these plans, all these projects, and I'm going to get this done and that done. But each year, I set that bar way too high, and I can never quite reach those goals because I make the goals too unrealistic by setting the bar too high. And I can say that even though I didn't get to do all the things I wanted to, and I still have certain issues that I didn't work out as well as I was hoping that I would, I still made a lot of progress and I still grew as a person, and I'm glad for that. And so I'm trying not to look at it in a very negative way. I'm trying not to be too harsh on myself for not quite reaching my goals, because I did make a lot of progress towards my goals, and I feel like I might finally be on the right track. And so I'm trying to be less strict on myself, because I think that was causing a lot of my problems to get worse. It was causing me to get hit way too hard by burnout and depression. So I'm trying to be easier on myself, but in a way that doesn't lead to me letting myself go again. Because here lately, where I've been so slow and I've been so tired and it's been so hard for me to remember things, I haven't been able to get as many things done, and things have been taking me longer. It's been taking me longer to get certain things done. And so that's resulted in me not having enough time to do everything that I want to be able to do. And it's also been resulting in me it's resulted in me having to cut corners by not doing certain things just so that I can have enough time to do the main things. That could be as far as things I want to do in video games, sometimes things like me having to sleep extra, so that taking up more of my time, and sometimes I get home from work late and I just don't feel like brushing my teeth. I get so tired, I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And things like that, I want to make sure I'm taking care of myself, and I don't want to make it a habit of just not making myself do those things too often, because I don't want my quality of life to get worse. And anything related to my health, I want to try to stay on top of that. And I just would like to not struggle so much with my brain fog. And I'd like to be able to think clearly enough to reasonably plan things out and be able to get my priorities straight. And so hopefully with what I've been able to do today, hopefully that isn't just me having some sort of adrenaline rush, or me just being all hyped up because it's my birthday. Hopefully that isn't just me wasting too much energy, because I'm afraid that if it is, that tomorrow I'll probably be even more tired and probably won't be super productive, especially with tomorrow being a Monday. And I want to be able to stay productive. Even if it's a day where I need extra rest, even if it's a day where I need to take it easy, I still want to remain productive in some way. I want to be able to figure out, okay, I may have not enough energy to do this one thing today. Is there something else that I can do? Is there something else that I do have the energy for that I can do on this day that's still productive, that's still potentially useful to me? And when I'm very tired and I'm used to having a routine that I try to follow by, when I have a plan that I want to stick to, it's way too easy for me to just try to follow that plan, even if I'm not quite feeling it. And that is a problem. Sometimes I need to be more open to changing my plan, because that's just how life goes. Sometimes you just have to change your plans just out of the blue, because life demands that sometimes, and that often makes me very uncomfortable, and it's difficult for me to adjust to changes like that. And so even though I'm getting better at it, my mind has to end up wasting energy in order to change plans so quickly like that. And my mind ends up resulting in me making so many mistakes, and that slowing me down and making me not feel so good. And so I need to figure out, okay, which main things can I keep so that it's not too far away from my original plan, but what can I change so that it fits better with the situation? And that's what I still have to try to figure out. And the holidays, the stress with that makes that complicated, because I have to deal with going to family gatherings, and I'm not a super social person compared to them. I don't really like to talk about work that much. And if I do talk about work, it's usually because I'm venting about something, not because I just want to make conversation. And so I'll probably be asked questions about how work is going, and I'm not looking forward to that. But anyways, I was very nervous about making this video because I didn't do much preparation beforehand, and so I wasn't sure how it was going to go, and I was feeling very nervous about it, but I'm honestly surprised that I've been able to keep talking like this for as long as I have. I don't know why my mind seems to be working this well today, but I guess because it's my birthday, I guess maybe my mind is doing what it can to try and hold my pieces together so that I can hopefully be able to enjoy my birthday. Opened up a birthday card earlier. That was nice. I don't know how many times I've changed the subject in such a potentially short span of time, but now I've realized that my train of thought has just been jumping from track to track, and I am not certain what I've already said and what I haven't yet, but I don't want this video to carry on for too long, because I do have a short amount of time before I have to go to work. But I'm glad I actually went through with making this video, because I feel like it's going to make me feel a lot better and help me organize my thoughts. And things didn't go quite as I would have liked them to for my birthday, but that's what happens when I end up being scheduled for work on the same day as my birthday, but oh well. Anyways, I'm glad to have made it to another birthday, and I'm glad that I was able to hold on to enough hope and think enough about how much people some people that I know in real life care about me, and because I was able to think enough about how much they wanted me to stick around and how much I wanted to stick around for their sake, I'm glad because of that I was able to hold on to enough hope to stick around for this long, and plan on sticking around for, well, as long as I can. So, and I hope that if anybody else might see this video, and if it happens to be your birthday too, well, happy birthday to you as well. Hope that life is treating you well. And that's it for this video. Peace.